Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Oh, good people. It is The Odds Couple. It is the Monday edition of the large program.
What does that mean?
It's a little more relaxed, subdued,
Scruffy?
scruffy, sensual show
Yeah.
here on Monday. More so than Thursday when we're all amped up and ready to go for the weekend. Right now, we recap the weekend.
We're trying to get over the weekend.
Yeah, we try to get over the weekend. Recap the weekend. We'll look at what's going on this week in sports and some of the big bets this week and some of the big matchups this week as well. Some baseball will be played tonight as the National League will continue their division series. Both of those games taking place later tonight. And we'll talk about that. And, of course, Who Said It comes up on the program. And Fish Nuggets.
No.
We got all of that coming up on the show here today. I am Rob Fisher, Lang Whitaker alongside.
Hey,
Hello,
Rob.
Lang. How are you?
I'm well. I had some bad beats this weekend.
I think everybody did, especially in the NFL afternoon slate.
I had some college ones.
Hmm.
That late touchdown by Texas A&M scored late.
Yeah.
Florida, I had the team total under, and they got a safety to go over that. There was a few tough ones in there on Saturday.
Yeah, there were 5 teams yesterday in the NFL in the second half that were down double digits and came back to win.
I had the Lions minus 9.5, and they ended up it got down to 7.
They had to sweat that one out.
Then they came back and got a late score.
Yeah, so that was good. All right, well, sorry about your bad beats that you had this week. I had one of the worst bad beats ever. That Arizona Cardinals circus that was going on against Tennessee was the worst fourth quarter of what could go wrong you've ever seen in your life. And it reminded me of being a little kid in St. Louis going to Cardinals games and how bad they were back then. It reminded me of watching that, just finding a way to have an absolute disaster. And it was sickening yesterday. CJ, any bad beats for you this week?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them?
Is there a good bad beat? Like, is there a good beat? Is there one where you're like, oh, yeah, good, great.
Yeah, that's true.
I picked this team to cover the 7, and now they're getting beat by 20. No, all of them are bad. What are we talking about?
Yeah, they are. What stood out
I mean,
to you this
in
week?
particular, though, I switched 2 games. I switched to Alabama, and I think I switched to Philly, and bad switches. No, I switched from the Bucks to the Seahawks.
Oh yeah,
And that was a bad switch. But what stood out to me, what is Arch Manning? You know, I heard Roser talking about it on Vernon. If Arch had a different last name, wouldn't we all be clamoring for Texas to go to the other quarterback by now? We'd say, hey, go put the other one in. You can't run with this one.
I played golf on Sunday with a Texas fan, and I asked him how much of it is the Texas offensive line, because I actually saw a lot of people complaining about that. He said there was a play where Arch's helmet got knocked off. Did you see that during the middle of the game? His helmet got knocked off. He had to come out of the game. The backup comes in, immediately completes like a 15-yard pass down the field, no problem, and then comes out of the game. That made me a little bit like...
It's not the offensive line.
No. I don't think it helps, but it's not the offensive line.
It's not the offensive line. He's just not right. Either he's injured or this is what he is, and what he is not very good.
So then
the interception he threw, I think the second one, where he just throws it straight to the safety. There's a guy cutting across the field. He is kind of open. All right, it's second down, third down, whatever it is. Push it in there, rifle it in there, throw it to him, lead him so it doesn't get tipped and doesn't get intercepted. Cool. He airmails it over the receiver, just straight into the defensive back's hand, straight into the safety's hand. And I'm pretty sure that safety was out of position. So it was just Arch Manning making a bad throw.
And it's weird because it's not just overthrowing guys. I mean, one week he can be overthrow Joe, and then the next week he looks like underthrow Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that's what surprises me the most about him. His accuracy is not good.
So were we all wrong about him? Was like the whole college football world
No,
wrong
I
about
wasn't
him?
wrong about him. The people who I believed were wrong
no,
about
but
him.
Exactly, Rob.
No, but
exactly.
even
I
like
stole everybody else's thoughts.
Exactly. if all the experts are telling us, hey, this kid is supposed to be good, who am I to tell the people who've been doing this 20,
well, that's
30
the
years?
thing
they're
is like
wrong?
all these people who were like, well, he wasn't good. We knew he was never good. Like everybody recruited that dude coming out of high school. Like anybody, every coach would have been thrilled if he had signed with that school.
He was the
Wait, hold
Heisman
on.
Trophy. He was the Heisman Trophy favorite before he ever started a game.
Who is saying
in
that
college
they?
football.
No, he
Who's
started
saying?
a couple of games last year.
Did he start those games?
I think so. Against those
Oh,
real
okay.
bad
Well,
teams.
his first season
Yeah.
starting. I mean, we hadn't seen much of him, and he was also the number 1 pick in the NFL draft before the season began.
Who's saying that they knew Arch Manning was bad? Other than Steve Spurrier, like who said that?
Yeah, Steve
Like
Spurrier
that
did say it.
that was the only one.
Credit the head ball coach. He did
Yeah.
call it out beforehand.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, when we look at winners and losers this week, the winners, I want to start with the Memphis Tigers. They improved to 6-0. They're bowl eligible already. The first team in the country to be bowl eligible. 6-0 for the first time since 2015. Their streak of 20-point games continued. Their second half defense continued. For the third time this season, the Tigers shut out their opponent in the second half. They've outscored their opponents in the second half now, 121-20. I think that's right. Hold on.
Oh,
I don't know. I want to be. I want to be right. I want to be right
You're
here.
gonna add all this up.
122 to 20.
121.
115 to 20.
115 to 20. Okay, there
close
we go.
enough.
I was close.
That counts.
115 to
Little
20.
out.
They've outscored their opponents in the second half. So their defense has been amazing in the second half. My question, though, to y'all is they've been impressive. And I was talking to someone last night about the fact that they've covered all 6 games, which, you know, some might not view that as being that important. But the reason I look at that is, you know, the market sets how much better you are than another team. That's your point spread. The Tigers in the past few years, the reason why Lang won't bet the Tigers is because when they've played teams, non-conference opponents, even FCS opponents, they haven't covered. They've been close games. They've been like 32 to 28. And when they're a 14-point favorite or a 16-point favorite, the games have been too close. And we've had games afterwards where like, boy, their defense maybe isn't very good. Boy, they can't pass the ball, or they can't run the ball, or there's something that stands out that they're not doing well that's not allowing them to cover games and be the team and beat teams like they're supposed to beat them. What are the questions right now for this team?
I still wonder if you can stop that run, how effective they can be passing the ball. But like they got a big target, they got a quarterback who can put it up high and get it to them. So I think they'll be okay. Like this is one of, if not the, to this point, best Tigers teams that I've seen.
Do we
since I've been
believe
here.
this
Well,
one
that,
more
to
than we
me-
have the last handful of years? When the last handful of years we've said they're going to go to the conference championship, they've got to win the conference championship, and they haven't?
To me, that's the question with this team. It has nothing to do with the team on the field. It has everything to do with the last 5 teams they've had. That like we all have PTSD from watching Memphis football the last 5 years, and all of us thinking, "Oh, this is it. This is the year they're going to put it together." Then they lose to Navy,
Right.
or then they stumble against Temple or somebody. Like it happens every year. That to me is the only thing keeping me from believing 100% of this Memphis team is just knowing that at some point, man,
We've been here before.
they pull the rug out from under you at some point.
But
and,
doesn't
like,
that-
maybe
the-
they won't.
Doesn't the rug get pulled out before now? Like I feel like that rug gets snatched early. And
I
you're
don't
like,
know.
oh, okay, I'm aware now. This is what this.
I mean,
Memphis
and they
team
beat
is.
SMU that year, like on game day, and then they lost like 2 weeks later to whoever that was. Like, do you remember who
Did
it
they
was?
lose?
Yeah,
Okay.
because they made the Cotton Bowl, but they ended up having a loss before they got into that, like later that
I'll
year.
check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know. It feels. I'm like you, Lang. I'm stopping short of saying it feels different,
yeah.
because I think every year we've thought, this is the year. This is the year. Look at their schedule. Look at their schedule's favorable. They should run the table. They should get to the conference championship. They should win the conference championship. They're going to be in the playoff.
Yeah.
And then something happens. The rug gets pulled out from under them. So I'm stopping short of saying that, but I think up to this point, it's been very impressive. And like you said, CJ, I think more impressive than we've seen in Tiger teams of the past.
Yeah, I'm running through here now. Going back to 21. Going back to 21, the Tigers have they've ended the month of September with at least one loss. So to Lane's point, that 2019 season, that was a Cotton Bowl year. They lost to Temple October, and then game day comes for SMU, and they rattled off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight wins after the loss to the inexplicable loss also to Temple. Like that was a bad loss to Lane's point.
And this year, like, their schedule looks pretty good. The one team that I'm very, like, it makes me dubious is South Florida. Mm-hmm. Like, South Florida to me is real. Like, they throttled Charlotte the other night. I had them earlier this year in some of those first games. They ended up taking that loss to, who was it? Miami. Yeah. But South Florida's pretty good, like, all the way around.
South Florida is, Tulane is, Navy is. This isn't going to be easy for them. This will be difficult. They'll have to beat some good teams. It's not like they're playing the East Carolinas of the American. Somehow they ended up with the 3 of the 4 better teams or best teams in the conference.
But all at home.
Yeah.
So there's that. They're off this week after their 6-0 start. Alabama Crimson Tide, they were winners. They took care of business, had a great last-minute cover. Good work.
There's another
Crimson
one.
Tide. Did you get that one wrong? I got that one right. Kalen DeBoer, how about this? Kalen DeBoer is 13-5 after 18 games. It's the best start career at Alabama since Frank Thomas started 15-3 in 1931-32.
So who?
Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. He was 15-3 in 1931-32. So the best 18.
Wait. That's not the same Frank Thomas.
No.
That one couldn't have coached at Alabama in the 30s.
No.
The 30s.
No.
He went to Auburn, though.
So the best 18-game start since 1931 for Kalen DeBoer. And he was a loss on Saturday away from people wanting his job.
People have been wanting his job for weeks. It's not because of Saturday. They all summer people talked about getting rid of him.
Well, wait until they lose to Missouri.
Because he wore T-shirts on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it who brought that up as a trap game for them? Was it Roser last week?
Yeah.
All this focus has been. I mean, that Vanderbilt game was pretty close for the first half and part of the third quarter, and then at the end, Alabama pulled away and got that dumb late cover.
Yep.
I mean, to that touchdown I had Vandy with the spread, and then that touchdown at the end was like, come on, man. But like, Vandy was in that game, and I feel like Missouri is better than Vandy. I don't know. We'll see what happens this week.
Yeah, we'll see. Miami, they were winners this week as they beat Florida State. Is Miami back?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
They're that good?
They double-digit wins last season. They're 2 in the nation right now. They've got wins over a South Florida team who people thought was, that's a good South Florida team. So they got that win. They got the win over Notre Dame. They got the win over Florida State. And they've got the win over Florida. That Florida win's not necessarily impressive, but that is a rivalry game.
No, that's a big
And we
game.
just saw Florida go out there and beat Texas. They've got those types of wins, and they are rolling right now. I didn't know Carson Beck was this type of quarterback, but look at him now. That defense is great. They've got tremendous skill position players, a solid offensive line. Yeah, Miami is back.
I feel like having watched Carson Beck for his whole career until this year, he wasn't this type of quarterback before. Like at Georgia, especially last season, he seemed like he was trying to do too much, and he was trying to win games on his own. And now he seems like he understands when to throw it away. He understands when to try to push it down the field a little bit, but he's way more under control than he was. I mean, he had that stretch last year where he had 2 interceptions a game for 3 games in the middle of the season, and now he seems like he's not pushing as hard as he was the last few years, I think. And now he's kind of found the best version. This is like the Carson Beck, I think, best case scenario Miami thought they were going to get when he transferred there. He's been great. My son still won't wear his Carson Beck Georgia jersey, though.
No.
He's like, I hate him because he transferred away. I was trying to explain. I was like, we kind of wanted him to go. It wasn't like he just left. I don't think they tried very hard to convince him to hang around. He was out.
Texas Tech, a big winner this week. They won big at Houston on the road, an undefeated Houston team, and Texas Tech gets that win. They're the best of the Big 12, and I don't think it's close.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll see. I have a slip, a little piece of change on Arizona State. But yeah, Texas Tech looks like they are the best team that money can buy in that conference, and there's no shame in that.
You know who I like is BYU.
Really?
that quarterback, Bear Bachmeier, who wears
Number 47.
He wears number 47. He's a true freshman. Didn't even go to spring practice there. He was at Stanford, transferred after spring practice, and won the starting job at BYU. They're 2-0 in the conference, 5-0 overall. Like he's pretty good. I don't know if he'll be good enough for the whole season. And that roster, I don't think they have the depth of a Texas Tech, but they're kind of fun to watch.
Texas Tech can get out there and score on you, and that's always going to allow for them to, one, blow games open, and two, stay in games. Because even if you go up 2 or 3 scores, even if you look up and it's a 17-point game midway through the third quarter, they are explosive enough to where all they need is a couple of stops, and they'll be right back in there, maybe even with the lead.
Yeah. Tampa Bay Buccaneers got a big win yesterday in Seattle. First team in NFL history with 4 wins by 3 points or fewer in the first 5 games. The franchise record for an entire season for wins by 3 points or fewer is 5 in 2010. The Bucs were 1-112 when trailing by 14 or more into the fourth quarter. They got their second win yesterday. Baker's a good quarterback, right? Isn't he?
I hate it because he's in the same division as the Falcons, but he's good. And like I keep waiting for him to turn back into Carson Beck, but it's not happening. Like he's completing passes, and there's like I saw this morning on ESPN, Peter Schrager was making the case for him as the MVP. Like,
that's what I was going to say. Raise you good.
Yeah,
that's the front runner for MVP this season.
Probably,
right? Like, let that sink in. All the 4 comebacks in the fourth quarter. You think about the fact that he won that game yesterday without top running back, without his top receiver, and still found a way to get it done late. We measure quarterbacks. That's what the quarterbacks tell me. We measure quarterbacks by what you do on third downs and what you do the drive going in the half and what you do in the fourth quarter. And Baker Mayfield is hitting on all of those things right now.
Yeah. Speaking of good, Patriots with a big win. Drake Maye, is he good?
I agree.
Yeah, thank you, Lane.
I've been a Drake Maye unbeliever since he was at UNC, and I never thought he was that good. And then as that game went on last night, I was like, man, I kind of trust Drake Maye to figure this out. And he was good. He was good last night.
Yeah, he was.
We'll say that.
He was real good.
I think Stephon Diggs is good.
He was awesome.
That is what I think. And when you have a playmaker on the offensive ball like that, it makes a quarterback's life so much easier when you have a true game breaker over there. You know, hey, I just got to get him the ball. He'll get it close to him. Just put it anywhere in his vicinity. He'll make a play and he'll make me look good.
All right, some losers.
Boy.
Number 1 on the list is Bill Belichick. Is it going to get better? Saturday was Belichick's 842nd game, playoffs included, as a head coach or an assistant in NFL or college. 842 games. It was the first time his team allowed 35 points in the first half. It's not going to get better.
No.
And
not this year.
Do you believe it'll get better?
I don't.
In year 2?
I did have Clemson plus the points on Saturday because I knew this UNC team has been a disaster all year. Roser and I were talking Saturday at the Grizzlies open practice, I think it was Saturday afternoon because the UNC game had already started. First play of the game, Clemson comes out and runs a double pass bomb down the field for a 70-yard touchdown. And Roser came up and he goes, I think we might have found the broken ATM, UNC. Because that first game of the year, I can't remember who they
TCU.
played. It was on ESPN. Mm-hmm. The whole pregame they talked about it. Oh, Bill Belichick. I was like, man, TCU was in the championship game 2-3 years ago. So I bet on TCU last minute. Sure enough, North Carolina's kind of been an uncovering machine.
Yes.
Their 3 losses have all been by 25 points or more. So it's to your point, Rob, it's definitely not getting better this season if you're losing like that to the TCU's good, but not great. Clemson, good, but not great. And I forget who that third loss was to, but I guarantee you it was a good team, but not a great team. See, good, but not great.
Mm-hmm. They lost 34-9 to UCF.
It's not going to get much better. So next year, though, I have to think and believe that Bill Belichick could get everything figured out for a younger football mind. I mean, we saw Deion Sanders, not necessarily apples to apples, but Deion Sanders at Jackson State, his first year. JSU was nothing to believe in. And then you look up and he's turned it around that second year. Give him a year to get acclimated, and then I'll start making my harshest of judgments.
Do you think they'll have patience to do that?
Who?
North Carolina?
Oh.
The question is, will Belichick have the patience? Yeah, North Carolina has the patience. I don't know if Belichick has the patience.
They have Mac Brown over there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like they'll let Belichick stay as long as he wants, you would think. They're not going to pay him to leave.
Yeah.
But I feel like the excuse now of, well, he just needs to get his guys in there. Like, I don't think that really holds water anymore, because now you can get your guys in there in a 2 weeks period over the summer if you got the money, and UNC's got the money. And that first game of the year, they had Michael Jordan there and Lawrence Taylor and all these people. I don't know if Belichick knows what guys you got to get in there
or knows
in
what
college.
Knows what to do in college. So it's not about getting guys in. To your point, like, you're right. You get your guys in immediately in college with the way the transfer portal works. It is about knowing how to run a college program.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows how to do that quite yet. And after this year, he'll be in year 2. He'll have some of that. The lack of knowledge. He'll have some of that knowledge now going into year 2 and be ready to go for spring and off-season workouts and conditioning and things like that.
Penn State, big loser this week. Teams to enter 0-4 and defeat an AP top 10 opponent since 1955. UCLA against Penn State on Saturday. Before that, it was UTEP against number 7 BYU in 1985 and Tulane against number 6 Navy in 1958. So congratulations. That's a pretty good list for the Penn State Nittany Lions. What the hell happened?
They are who we thought they were.
Which is what?
Not
Not
that
good?
great. I mean, you talked about Arch Manning being the number 1 quarterback before the season. Texas and Penn State were 1 and 2 in the top 25 before the season. Now they're both out together.
In week 6.
Totally out. I never believed in Drew Allard. Like, I thought, okay, Penn State, they're going to have really good defensive players. They always do. They'll be solid offensively. They'll be fine. But they don't, I don't know. It feels like they don't have game breakers, playmakers on that side of the ball. And they're not, I mean, defensively, they got shredded by Nico last week and that UCLA team. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're so vanilla, for lack of a better term. Like, the whiteout extended to the football team too. they just got nothing going on there.
You got to be able to make your job a bit easier, especially in college. You're not going to be able to sustain 8, 9, 10 play drives 4 or 5 times a game to get down and score in position. You need to have somebody on the field who can get you 30 or 40 chunk plays. If it's the quarterback, great. If it's a receiver, outstanding. If it's a running back, terrific. Punt returner, kick returner, somebody's got to get you big chunk plays. And to Lane's point, it doesn't feel like Penn State has that. So now they are relying on Drew Allard to drive the ball down the field, long drives, and he's just not capable of doing that. Now, with all that being said, it's 2 losses. Penn State went out. They'll be in the playoffs. It's just a matter of, does James Franklin have that locker room? And I think he does.
All right, a couple of other losers. Texas, we talked about that, and Arch Manning. Texas is not back.
By the way, I saw
Miami.
people talking about James Franklin to Arkansas.
Oh, that is interesting.
It was fans, but maybe he's decided, maybe like he's too hot in the kitchen.
Yeah,
at Penn State.
Pull a Calipari.
Yeah,
Cal was hot in the kitchen at Kentucky. He was like, okay, I'm out. I'm gone. And if I'm James, I would. At this point, I would be like, hey, Arkansas, I'm coming, whoop pig.
Yeah.
If they want me, if I was Franklin and they want me, I'd go to Arkansas. Because that
reset the timeline, get some money.
That seat can't be comfortable up there in Nittany Valley. Or wherever they play. Where they play?
Happy
Valley. There we go. They Nittany Lions. There it is.
And then the other big loser, we mentioned it earlier, that Cardinals circus yesterday against the Titans. Cardinals bettors and survivor pool people were big losers yesterday. At circa 3,400 people had the Cardinals to advance in their survivor pool, and 3,200 people had the Los Angeles Rams to advance. They also lost to the San Francisco 49ers. They were the 2 top picks for the week, so a lot of people eliminated in those survivor pools. That was ridiculous.
Have you ever seen an interception, fumble, recovery in the end zone for a touchdown?
Not where 3 dudes kicked it.
And not where the touchdown was scored by the team that originally dropped the ball.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that.
By the way, Penn State winning out. I just looked. I thought so. They still play at Ohio State and they play Indiana. They got 2 top 7 teams. They got to play the rest of the way. Like, I don't know if they're going to win out and make the postseason. But whatever.
Woo pig. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We got Who Said It coming up
I'm ready.
next.
Let's
You
do
ready
it.
for it?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
That's coming up next here on The Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go!
Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish.
Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball!
So on Jared with a rejection.
Give me that!
Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Lob, Brandon Clark.
Ooh, on that rim!
Jaren Jackson has a message for y'all. Jaren, say it now.
What?
It's the best show in the world.
Yeah, Trip. When I showed up at the event last night, he goes, "You got the biggest show in the world." And I said, "No, I really don't." And he goes, "To me, you do. I see you every day." I asked him why he doesn't just walk up here, and he's like, "Because I don't want you to be able to prepare." I was like,
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
Welcome back to the Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. I'm Lang. He's Rob. He's CJ. He's Jalen. And it's time for the game show that has swept the nation from coast to coast, from LA to Chicago, from Memphis to Bristol, Connecticut. It's time for Who Said It.
Who said it?
And last week we didn't get a chance to play Who Said It.
That's right.
Because it was media day. So that did not give us a chance to bid a proper farewell to a Who Said It all-star, a legendary Hall of Famer, at least in the world of Who Said It, Mike Gundy, former Oklahoma State coach, got the heave-ho at Oklahoma State, bad start to the season. Perhaps best known for his "I'm a Man, I'm 40" press conference. I just thought we could take a look at these. Are some Mike Gundy press conference moments. This actually might be the "I'm a Man, I'm 40" clip.
Where are we at in society today? Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40! I'm not a kid! Write something about me or our coaches. Don't write about a kid that does everything right, that's heart's broken, and then say that the coaches said he was scared. That ain't true!
It's crazy that clip's 20 years old or whatever.
I know.
But it looks like it's from the 1970s or something like that. It looks so old. Anyway.
That was all staged, by the way.
Yeah.
He was the one who leaked the information. He's the one who told the reporters the kid was scared. He's the one who told the kid the reporters were soft. And then when they wrote it, he was like, "Oh, okay, here we go. Here's my moment." Yeah. Go out there and yell at him.
Legendary moment.
Well, as we say farewell to Mike Gundy, we have another farewell we need to extend. Farewell to the Memphis Steamboats. I don't know if you guys saw the showboats. UFL announced that they're going to move the showboats, and if you read the thing, they're moving them because the stadium's too big.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh.
It says they're trying to find smaller, more intimate venues, sort of like the Monday Odds Couple.
They could play right here in these studios.
Well, couldn't they play at like a high school stadium or like?
I mean, they couldn't play at on Rhodes' campus.
Yeah,
Rhodes got a stain.
Like there's
MUS Christian Brothers.
I thought about it. There's like lots of smaller stadiums.
Hell, invest in Halley Park, that stadium. Yeah. There you go.
Anyway, so farewell. I don't know if this will affect CJ's UFL updates.
Yeah, I'm out of it now.
Okay.
Out of it? We're out of that business?
I think so.
We don't have that during the summer anymore?
I don't know. The first thing I thought of was CJ Hurton, his spring football updates.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out long term. We'll see if, I mean, is the UFL like going to be back? I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be back. I think they've got enough seed money to eat 5 years of losses. Now, year 6 or 7, I don't know if they'll be back. What year is this for them now? 4?
Who knows?
I think 4.
Nobody knows.
3 or 4.
All right, we have one more bonus clip here talking about Memphis and football. I don't know if you guys saw this. Ryan Silverfield was on Andy Staples' podcast, and he got asked about the pyramid. And this is like one of the best recruiting pitches. I think maybe this helps explain why Memphis has changed things around. Listen to this recruiting pitch from Memphis.
I'm sure you have, but have you been in that big triangle Bass Pro Shop?
Multiple times.
I've never been there before. What's the deal with that place? Is it just a regular store?
It was their basketball arena. This is where Penny Hardaway played back in the day.
But is that
Penny Hardaway, Mike Tyson fought there?
Oh, yeah. Do you think the next time I drive through Memphis, I should make a point to stop into that store?
Well, next time you stop in Memphis, you're going to give me a call. We're going to get some good barbecue, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go to Bass Pro. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the elevator. It's the largest freestanding elevator, Ari, in the United States, okay? The second largest one in the entire world. First one's in Dubai, all right? We're going to take that large freestanding elevator to the top, all right? We're going to go look out on the Lookout Pyramid, all right? We're going to see the beautiful Mississippi River, all right? We're going to go back down. You can see the hotels that surround inside that overlook the interior of the Bass Pro. There's an alligator tank. There's a bar at the top. There's a bowling alley. They got all sorts of things. So it's certainly a great deal. We'll walk all around. We can spend hours in there.
That sounds like a wonderful day together.
He sounds like he's on the Memphis Tourism Board or something.
Man, he had all the numbers on.
It was unbelievable.
On
he knew everything. Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Coach Silverfield. All right, let's get to Who Said It. We got 6 clips today. All right, let's go. Let's get right to it. Clip 1. There was a lot of outside noise coming into it. I was just preaching to the guys, if y'all don't want to be here, leave. Whoever still believes we're still in this and we have games ahead of us so we can go win, let's roll. Who said it?
Somebody whose team is pitiful, who probably won, who definitely won. Napier? Napier, they got a big win.
That's a really good guess. I'll ride with you. Let's go
Franklin,
Bill Napier.
We're going Napier? Okay, Napier.
You can roll it.
Over here. Key just told us that when Tino got released earlier this week, you kind of gathered the guys and was like, you're still in this, and rallied your guys. What was the message you gave your guys this week amid everything happening?
Yeah, man, there was just a lot of outside noise, coming into it, and I just was preaching to the guys that, if y'all don't want to be here, man, leave, man. So, I was basically telling the guys that, whoever still believes that we're still in this and that we still got, games ahead of us that we can go win, man, let's roll. So
there you go.
Can I push back on this? Just a tad.
You think you didn't tell the guys that?
I don't think there was any noise. What noise? Who the hell was talking about UCLA? We had decided they sucked and we were done watching them.
I think that's the noise he's talking about.
Oh, okay. White noise. It was real quiet.
No, it's just everybody said they sucked. That was the noise. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They fired the coach. There was. I thought they were gonna have that bounce back win 2 weeks ago. You remember I picked them the week they fired the coach. And I thought, they're going to turn it around. And it took them 2 weeks, but they figured it out.
Must be Twitter noise because no one in L.A. is talking about him.
Nobody is talking about him.
They're talking about Mark Sanchez out there.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a situation he's found himself in. But, that's what I thought. Everybody was talking about him in that moment, Lang. And then when they came out and lost the next game or next 2 games, everybody was like, oh, okay, we know what UCLA is. No need to pay attention. But
it was Nico.
Shout out to him.
Shout out Nico.
Good to Nico.
All right, clip 2. What type of question is that, dude? How do I assess this season? We just lost. How do you think I assess it? You tell me. What's a loss? We lost. How do you assess it? We lost. Come on, dude. You can ask better questions than that. Who said it?
I got this one, CJ.
Nah, I'm going to get out the way then.
I thought Fish might know it.
Yeah, this is a baseball player. That's Manny Machado of the San Diego Padres.
Yeah, we can roll it.
I know it just ended, but how do you assess a season like this?
I mean, what type of question is that, dude? My guy. How do I assess the season? We just lost. How do you think I assess the season? How do you think I assess it?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
You tell me. What's a loss? We lost. How do you assess it? It's a loss. You lost.
Fair enough.
Come on, dude. I mean, you could ask better questions than that. Let's go. Come on. Appreciate it.
The funny part is when he says, let's go, and the PR guy cuts it off. As they're breaking apart, he turns back to the guy, and he's like, and you save that question to the end, man? Come on. He's like laughing and stuff, and it kind of like takes a little bit of the sting out of it, but he's clearly not thrilled about it. But
you know, everybody can't be Giannis. Giannis handles that type of question at the end of every season.
Or he could have just said,
with so much grace.
I'll assess it. Like, it's disappointing. We lost. I wish we were still playing, and we're not.
That quote could have been from like 10 different college football coaches.
I know. All right, clip 3. A good buddy of mine sent me a picture of a fire station. He just lists the obvious. Garage doors are open. Things are ready to go. They're just waiting on that phone call to respond surgically. What a great representation of the job I had and being ready for that moment. You wait for the perfect time, you're going to wait a whole lifetime. So for me, I've always been ready.
Who said it?
That's pretty deep.
It is.
The whole fire station analogy.
Yeah.
Who came in one? Was there a backup quarterback who came in one?
I mean,
Sam Darnold lost, but not a backup.
Carson Wentz.
Oh, Robert.
Maybe.
I like that.
All right, let's try Carson Wentz.
Go with
You think Carson Wentz would do the fire station analogy? Anyway,
I don't know. I don't know who would do the fire station.
Funny because, I got a text from a good buddy of mine, and he sent me a picture of a fire station, and like
he didn't win.
It's kind of like why you sending that,
I should have won with a
But
loser.
when he sends it, he
said it before.
Lists the obvious, right? Like doors are open, garage doors are open, like things are ready to go, and like they're just waiting on that phone call to like respond surgically. And like just what a great representation of like the job I had and being ready for that moment. And I think, I smile because it's like a moment you prep for and you are extremely excited for, but also got to realize that it's extreme focus. And that's what I've continued to harp on. But you wait for the perfect time, you're going to wait a whole lifetime. So for me, I've always been ready.
This quote somehow on Twitter became him shading Shedeur Sanders.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. And I was trying to read up on it, and there's like articles. Every website did an article about it because it's clickbait. And they're all like, well, it's shading Shedeur Sanders because Shedeur didn't wait for the perfect situation, or he waited for the perfect situation in the draft and tried to influence where he was going to go, and he didn't get there. And I don't know. I don't think it's... apparently Shedeur has a song called Perfect Timing.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you think Dylan Gabriel knows that?
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Like
Thanks,
these dudes have to be able to exist out. We don't allow them to, but they exist outside of one another. I think Gabriel is just talking about himself.
His fire station.
Yeah.
All right, clip 4. Competitive people are used to being in competitive moments. If you have people who are on TikTok all day, they're probably not used to playing in competitive moments. They play this weird Clash of the Clans and all this other stuff now, but they're making decisions in real time at the lunchroom, and I'm like, well, at least that's better than just watching a video. At least they want to compete, and they're yelling at each other. Who said it?
First off, it's Clash of Clans. I've got it. I just upgraded my town hall. It's a tremendous game. I might play it right now. Second off, is that Rich Rod? I have no clue who the hell this is.
I have no idea.
So he's anti-TikTok, but he's okay with Clash of the Clans.
Clash of Clans. No V.
Okay. He's all right with Clash of Clans because at least it shows you're being competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got an update. It just updated on me. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Got to be a college coach.
Has to be.
Rich Rod banned TikTok in the locker room.
Did he?
I don't think that helped West Virginia too much this season so far.
No.
Gosh. Welcome back, Chief. I'm back. Rob, look at that beauty right there. Look at that town hall.
Look at that.
Can you see it? Which camera? Zoom in on my town hall so the people can see it. Who you think it is?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no guess on this one. Because I want to say it sounds like an old crusty coach, but it can't be that old because he actually knows what those things are.
Yeah.
Like it can't be Bill Belichick.
I'm not that old and I'm anti-TikTok.
Right.
But you're pro Clash of Clans, right?
I've never played it.
Oh, it's a good game. It's a good game.
So I don't know. Rich Rod, sure.
Let's go Rich Rod. Why not?
All right.
Competitive people. I said it after the game. I think when you have competitive people, competitive people are used to being in competitive moments. If you have people who are on TikTok all day, right, they're probably not used to being in the biggest, playing a competitive moment and having to be your best all the time. When you have people who, they play these weird, like, Clash of the Clans and all this other stuff now, but they're, like, making decisions in real time at the lunchroom, and I'm like, well, that's better than watching a video, right? At least they want to compete, and they're yelling at each other, they're sitting next to each other. I'm like, what is going on right now? But that's what they do. They don't play card games. They play this. Then some guys play card games during Friday Night 4 games. Competitive people are used to competing. And when you're used to competing, you're used to being in pressure scenarios, so it's really not a pressure scenario because you're used to it. So I just think getting guys that love competing, love competition, and then prepare to be a champion, and you combine those two things, and I think the moment, is a little bit easier for those type of guys because, you're used to it. You're used to being at game point, whether it's on the field in front of an unbelievable
that's why
fan,
I play this game.
an unbelievable crowd, or whether it's at home in your living room.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you're used to being in that moment where this is the most important thing.
Yeah. So I'm in the Midwinter clan, and so it's me, and it's
like Game of Thrones.
It's 40, It's 40 people in my clan right now. Let's see how many people it is. It is 41 people in my clan all over the globe, not just United States, but we got some people from Finland. We got some people from somewhere in Asia, right? Like they're all over the place. And we get together and we team up and we do things, right? So that I can get troops. People donate troops to me. So I can ask for a giant or an archer or a wizard or something like that, a golem, like something like that. And then we decide, hey, anybody want a war? We going to get into a war? Yeah, let's war. And it's a 30-player war, 1v1. I'm finna do an attack right now, Rob. And let's see how that goes.
All right, clip 5.
Clip 5. Let's do it.
What NFL coaches do you think could beat up Robert Saleh? Just me. That's about it. I'd probably bet on Dan Campbell over a lot of people. Saleh's too nice. Someone struck a chord the other day, but I don't think any fights are going on. It's comical looking back on it now. Who said it?
Let's see. Who did San Francisco play this week? The Rams. I'll go the Rams. What's his name? What's the Rams head coach?
Sean McVay.
Sean McVay.
You got any thoughts, CJ?
I'm in the middle of a war right now, Lang. I can't talk.
All right, it's not Sean McVay.
It's not.
Pretty important question. What NFL coaches do you think could beat up Robert Saleh?
Just me. That's about it.
What about Dan Campbell?
Yeah, I would probably bet on Dan over a lot of people.
I'd probably bet on Dan Campbell too.
Saleh's too.
He
too
fights
nice
dirty,
usually,
absolutely.
Maybe
Vrabel?
someone struck a chord later. I mean,
Vrabel,
the other
yeah.
day, but I don't think there's.
Tomlin
any fights
looks like he has a
going
lot
on.
of pent
Kinda
up
comical now. Look back at it.
anger. I mean, there's a lot who I would just never like. I wouldn't think Liam Cohen would win. I wouldn't think Mike McDaniels either.
No, Mike McDaniels didn't beat anybody in a fight.
No,
Maybe in a math competition. Seems like a real math elite.
All right. Last one. You guys have gotten 1 for 5 so far.
This is terrible.
This is exciting.
Clip 6. You will never slap someone who gives you a smile, right? So in the beginning, I smiled to my teammates all the time. Even if I say something wrong or act something weird, I just use my smile to stop them. Who said it?
That seems like a quarterback thing to say.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Which one of these goofy quarterbacks would say something?
I'm going to
like
give you guys a hint because you've been so bad today.
Yeah.
It's an NBA player.
Oh, really?
Give him a smile.
Wemby? Rob, perfect score.
Perfect score in the war?
Score in the war. 100%
Nice.
destruction.
Good job.
100%. There it is.
I regret bringing up Clash of Clans.
Oh, wait, I'm not at 100 yet. I got to get this.
Could
All
be
right, now I'm at
Jalen
100.
Wells.
He smiles a lot.
Yeah.
You can roll it.
Does Jalen talk that much?
Shout out Young Hansen.
Smile face, don't punch.
Okay, that's Hansen's Chinglish. You will never slap someone who always give you the smile, right? So in the beginning, Hansen always smiled too. I smile to my teammate all the time.
就是笑呵呵的，就是说错了也不会挨打呀，就是类似的。
Even I say something wrong or act something weird, I just use my smile to stop them to next move.
There you go. You just use a smile. Your smile is your best form of defense.
Boy, we didn't do well today.
1 for 6.
Because Lang is throwing Yang Hansen.
Yeah, that's true.
The only Hansen I recognize is the Mbop people.
Mbop.
Or the brothers from the hockey movie.
The Hansen brothers. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I missed that. Which hockey movie?
Slapshot.
Oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna know Young Hansen. He's coming up with a lot of good quotes already. There was another one a couple weeks ago I couldn't get to, but yeah, Young Hansen might be a perennial Who Said It all-star.
And its translator.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. We will take a break. We'll come back. We got some fish nuggets, and then we'll tell you what's coming up this week in the world of sports. That's next on The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go!
Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish.
Defense, take them ball! Defense, take them ball!
Jared with a rejection.
Give me that!
Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Bob, Brendan Clark.
On that rim!
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isalo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everyone, to The Odds Couple.
Sing along,
Monday edition of the large program. We'll be back with you on Thursday as well as we get you set for the big weekend in the world of college football and the National Football League. But right now we got some fish nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah, fish nuggets. We got a couple of baseball ones. Number one, Shohei Ohtani is the first player to get a win in postseason game when he struck out 4 times as a batter since Jerry Royce did it for the Dodgers against the Astros in Game 5 of the 1981 Division Series.
I saw somebody on Twitter the other day, and they were like, it's almost unfathomable to watch Ohtani stroll to the plate with his bat and then go pitch in the next inning. And I was like, everybody used to do that in the National League.
Yeah.
You saw every pitcher go up and hit, and now you never see it anymore.
Yeah, it's unfathomable that the guy is that good of a hitter. That's what's different. The Dodgers are now 3-60 all time when trailing a postseason game by 3+ runs on the road. They got that third win in Game 1 against the Phillies. Dylan Gabriel, who was on Who Said It earlier today. He's the 41st different Browns starting quarterback since 1999. Damn. That is amazing. Purdue remains winless in games following the release of a Taylor Swift album. They're now 0-11. Wow. Is that just because they're really bad? Or
They went up early in that. Well, I thought about that too. Darnell and I were talking about this because most of those seasons they were like 500. So you would figure like somewhere in there they would have won one of those games, but no. There was another team that was 10-0 the week that a Taylor Swift album came out. I forgot who it was. I need to look and see if they won to keep going.
Yeah. Also, this is the first season in history that both the preseason number 1 and number 2 teams fell out of the top 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Vanderbilt has been an underdog in 51 straight SEC games. How about that? That'll change, right, this year?
Will it? When?
When they play Kentucky?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
When was the last time they were a favorite?
I think so.
I don't know.
When's the last time they were a favorite in an SEC game?
Yeah.
Well, that's
let's see if I can
51 games. That's eight
a year, 5 years,
So
6 years,
6.5 years. Yeah. Wow. How about that? All right. Eli Manning is the only Manning to ever beat Florida. Peyton 0-3, Arch 0-1. Eli was 2-0. The Warriors will be the first ever team.
What about Archie Manning?
He never played him.
Yeah.
Never?
Yeah, I looked that up. I was trying to see. He didn't play him.
Yeah. The Warriors will be the first team ever to start 4 players over 35 years of age on opening night. Al Horford, 39, Steph Curry, 37, Jimmy Butler, 36, Draymond Green, 35.
That lineup can't last long, right? Like, Horford's got to be out of that and
What
out
could
of the
go wrong?
rotation by December.
I mean, Jimmy Butler, too.
Jeez.
Oh, Jimmy, they built this thing around Jimmy, didn't they?
Yeah.
Jimmy and Steph. That's what they're believing in.
Yeah. They're old. With 21 points in the Aces' Game 1 win, Asia Wilson passed Maya Moore for 5th all-time on the postseason points list.
She was so good Game 2. They had nothing for her in that first half, particularly in that second quarter. She was... she took it all the way over. Some of that is because Alyssa Thomas had 3 fouls in the second quarter, and so she had to like move off of Asia and then just allow Asia to get wherever Asia wanted to. But Asia was dominant in the first half. I think she had 20 points, maybe a little bit more than 20 points in that first half. It was great.
All right, college football, the top 25 is out. As we said, number 1 and number 2 are both gone from the top 25. Memphis Tigers in there at number 23. This week we have 3 games involving ranked opponents. Number 1, Ohio State will be at number 17, Illinois. Number 8, Alabama will be at number 14, Missouri. Just a 2.5-point favorite for Alabama at Mizzou. And then number 3, Oregon, 7.5-point favorite at home against number 7, Indiana. So a couple of good games this week. There you have Oklahoma, Texas this week as well, although Texas has made that kind of not interesting at this point. NFL, we have Monday Night Football action to wrap up the week in the National Football League. The Kansas City Chiefs are a 3.5-point favorite over the Jacksonville Jaguars, a total at 45.5. Jacksonville 5-1 against the spread in their last 6, but head-to-head Kansas City 7-2 against the spread against Jacksonville, 5-1 against the spread at Jacksonville. Kansas City, meanwhile, 1-5 against the spread on Monday Night Football. Jacksonville's 1-6. Against the spread on Monday Night Football. So trends not leaning either way except for the head-to-head. It would lean towards Kansas City. I'm leaning toward Kansas City, taking the Chiefs minus the 3.5 tonight. Also going with the under, the 45.5. Lang?
I agree. Yeah, I feel like the Chiefs at some point are going to break out, and they've just kind of been humming along here quietly. Although the Jaguars been kind of frisky.
Yeah.
Last week or two.
Yeah.
This could be a big game for them, right?
Big coming out party.
Yeah, we'll see. I have Travis Hunter on my fantasy team. I'd love for them to finally start using him on offense too, and defense.
I think the Jaguars cover. I'm not sure if the Chiefs, outside of a beaten, battered, bloodied Ravens team, I'm not sure if the Chiefs can beat somebody by 4 or 5 points. I think the Jags cover. The Chiefs win, and I'm with you, Rob. I love the under in this.
Yeah. All right. And then we got baseball today as well as the Dodgers and the Phillies in the NLDS, with the Dodgers leading that series 1-0. That gets underway at 5:08. You have Blake Snell against Jesus Luzardo. And then the Cubs at the Brewers. That one at 8:08. Brewers are the 125 favorite there. Shota Imanaga against Aaron Ashby, a closer starter bullpen game for Milwaukee. They're going to bring in Quinn Priester out of the bullpen for some reason.
Do you remember that?
Even though he started all season.
There used to be a punk band called the Jesus Lizard.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus Lizardo as well.
Who do you like in baseball, Lang?
I told you guys I like the Blue Jays. I felt like they were hot coming into this thing, and and the Mariners have looked okay. I mean, they're even with the Tigers. But the scary thought is that the Dodgers are just the Dodgers, and they're gonna just keep rolling like this.
Yeah, they did in game 1. What do you think, CJ, of all the baseball you've seen this year?
I love the baseball.
Yeah.
It is some
CJ's
good stuff
watched
happening.
multiple innings.
I've watched almost 10, if I can recall correctly. So yeah, I'm absolutely going to make some picks on this baseball game.
Good.
I will go with the Brewers, and I will go with the other team that's playing as well.
The other one, the Dodgers? Mm-hmm. Yeah, or the Phillies?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going with the Dodgers and the Cubs tonight, both road teams. Shota Imanaga on the hill for the Cubs. I like the Cubs as a dog tonight in Milwaukee to even that series up as the Brewers screw up their pitching here tonight. So we'll see what happens there. And those are our free picks as well, because that's about all that's going on right now. All right. You got anything else?
Nope.
Are we good?
Ready for the Grizzlies.
We got
Back at
Grizzlies
it tonight.
basketball
Yeah.
tonight. That's right. FanDuel Sports Network starts at 7 o'clock. You can tune in. No pregame show, no postgame show, but we'll be there. Pete and Brevin, myself. We'll have the broadcast for you tonight, starting at 7 as the Grizz take on the who we playing? Pistons. Is that right?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
No.
Yeah, it's the Pistons.
Tonight's Pistons. Wednesday night's the Celtics. Saturday night is the Hawks.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I walked by all the Pistons players on my way back across the street. They were going that way. I was going this way.
Yeah. How'd they look?
Tall. Yeah. Tall as hell. What do you mean?
Yeah. All right.
Motivated. Get a preseason dub, I guess. I don't know.
That's going to do it for this edition of The Odds Couple. Thanks for joining us today. Enjoy all the baseball playoff action and Monday Night Football and the Grizzlies tonight as they take on the Pistons in preseason basketball here at FedEx Forum. For Lang, for CJ, I'm Fish. Thanks for joining us here in The Odds Couple. We'll do it again on Thursday at 2 o'clock right here on Grind City Media.